James Gunn has issued an explanation as to why he believes Superman is performing worse internationally compared to domestically. Roll this up over at fandompulse.com. You can find the link in the description below. First off, let's get into the numbers here. As reported by the numbers, Superman currently has grossed $335.6 million domestically and just $251 million internationally for a global gross of just $586.6 million after being in theaters for nearly 6 weeks. We got an explanation as to why it is so lopsided for the domestic compared to the international from James Gunn in an interview he conducted with Rolling Stone at the end of July. And he said this: Superman is not a known commodity in some places. He is not a big known superhero in some places like Batman is. That affects things, and it also affects things that we have a certain amount of anti-American sentiment around the world right now. It isn't really helping us, so I think it's just a matter of letting something grow. Nevertheless, Gunn then put a positive spin on the movie's box office haul, saying, but again, for us, everything's been a total win. Having the movie come out and be something that has been embraced by people everywhere, this is just the seed of the tree that Peter and I have been watering for the past 3 years. So to be able to have it start off so positively has been incredibly overwhelming. A little bit of a contradiction there, right? He's talking about how there's a certain amount of anti-American sentiment around the world that is somehow suppressing people from going to see this film. Then he's saying it's being embraced everywhere. It doesn't really make a lot of sense there in just a couple sentences. Anyways, though, that is not what he said just 2 years ago in 2023 when he was promoting Superman alongside Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. This is what he told the Hollywood Reporter, saying, people in every single country in the world know the story of Superman. And now he's issuing this cope on why the film is not doing well internationally, saying that Superman is not a known commodity in some places. Yet 2 years ago, he said people in every single country in the world know the story of Superman. One of those has to be false. One of those has to be false. I wonder which one it is. As far as his claim that there is some kind of anti-American sentiment that is suppressing the box office, I find that explanation a bunch of BS as well. We can look at some of the big grossing movies this year. A Minecraft movie, which also came from Warner Brothers. You can see it's grossed $423.9 million domestic and $530 million internationally. Similarly, Universal's Jurassic World Rebirth has done $329.2 million domestic, $480.9 million internationally. Even Captain America: Brave New World had a higher international gross than its domestic, albeit a lot smaller than those previous two movies. It did $200.5 million domestic, $213.1 million internationally. So I just find it really hard to believe that people are not going to see Superman because of some kind of anti-American sentiment. That just does not hold water for me. So I'm not really buying any of what James Gunn is trying to sell here, that he's trying to sell to Rolling Stone. Doesn't look like anything he's saying here is true at all. But let me know what you guys make of what James Gunn had to say here, his explanation for why he believes that the domestic is so much higher than the international win. Usually is not the case when it comes to films. And we see with the big films this year, that is not the case, as we just went over with Minecraft and Jurassic World Rebirth and even Captain America: Brave New World. Let me know in the comments below. Remember to always be charitable, especially to each other, and to always, always speak the truth.
Why would you be afraid of the people? Why are you not afraid of God instead of man?